Alright, where'd you go? He's right over there. That didn't kill you? That was point blank range, man. There we go. Eat a rebar, sucker. Oh, welcome back, everybody, to Satisfactory. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we are going to blow stuff up. Yes, we are. But before we get started with that, if you want to be a member of the awesome Old Guy Gaming community, you can find the Discord link down in the description of the video. Also, know that I do live stream several times a week. Best thing to do is join up on the Discord where I will announce the streams because my fluid is somewhat fluid. But you can find the links to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. I do live stream to all three platforms simultaneously. If you're interested in whichever platform you like the most. Also, if you really want to get involved with the community, I do have a membership program as well. Hit that join button on the YouTube page to see what that's about for some extra perks and fun playing on servers with the community. Okay, enough of that stuff. Let's get started here. So as you can see, I have an assembler going here, and it is making black powder for us. And I have let the game run for a few hours, just AFKing, and we already have several stacks of black powder, which is great because we're going to need that to blow stuff up, and we're going to need it for some research things too, I believe. So you already watched the last episode where we ran that enormously long coal line down to the base, so you've seen that part. What I did off camera is I set up the sulfur, and it was pretty quick, pretty easy, not a big deal. And I wanted to get that gunpowder going, so I went ahead and just did that off camera. But let me show you what's going on here so y'all know. So it's pretty straightforward, like I said. I just have one Mark I miner plugged in down here to the normal sulfur mode. We also have an impure sulfur node down there, but I'm not even utilizing that for now. And so this is pumping out 60 product per minute, heading back up our little ramp here. Oh, I did also... I'd mentioned I was going to start doing this, and I haven't done it across the board yet, but I started adding these little pillars to the bottom of our sky bridges, just because, again, I feel like it should have, in a real-world situation, it should have some support there, so we're going to start doing that. That one's going to be interesting. I don't know. I'll figure that one out later. But we're adding those supports just to be a little more realistic, and yeah, so there you go. So anyway, we ran this on the stacking conveyor belt, and then I have used for the first time the wall conveyor belt attachments. Okay, so we've got these guys here, the wall conveyor belt attachments, and it's bringing the conveyor belt along the wall, as you can see, and then it curves in through here and then goes into the assembler, as you can see. Now, I have not yet unlocked the conveyor wall attachments, so what I'm using now is these open gate attachments for anything that comes through the wall for the time being. And so anytime I have a conveyor belt going through the wall, we're using those things there. Speaking of coupons, look at this, man. We have 42 coupons, woot, built up for all the stuff that we're feeding into the awesome sink. And then we're going to be able to go to the shop and open up some more stuff here pretty soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some black powder. And we're going to head to the MAM here and go to... Oh, I also... Let's see, alien organisms. I just learned the Rebar Gun, and we need to get the spiked rebars researched next, and that's only 3 seconds, so let's do that right now. Get it out of the way. Excellent. Okay, we're going to make ourselves a Rebar Gun, and we have our first ranged weapon of the game. What do these take, and how long do they take? 5 minutes each. That gives an extra hand equipment slot, and that gives us 6 more inventory slots. We definitely want to do that. I'll probably do those off camera, though. So let's go back to sulfur. And in order to research this, we need 50 black powder. Let's do it. Excellent. Okay. Now, that opens up Nobelisk explosives. Oh, shit. That's going to require steel pipe. That's the detonator. The rifle, which requires steel pipe and circuit boards, and the heavy-duty frames and rifle cartridges. Okay, so I guess we're not quite ready to blow stuff up yet after all. That sucks. We really need to get steel going, you guys. We really do need to get steel going. Oh my goodness. So let's see, is there anything else we can do like right now? I mean, I can do this right now, and I can do that right now. Let's look at Caterium. This is where we get to the circuit boards. And I could do the smart splitter, but I can't do, what the hell is that, plastic? Oh yeah, that's a little ways off. We won't be doing that anytime soon either. Be kind of nice to get the Mark II power poles. That's only quick wire, but that's a 5-minute thing too. We've learned everything in the mycelia tree, so that's done. We still need a nutritional mixture and whatever's below there. We've done everything in the power slugs tree. We have those two things left in the quartz tree, and then of course we're kind of blocked off here in the sulfur tree until we get steel. So I think steel is what we got to do. We've just got to get her done. We really do. You know what I think I might do though is that black powder hard drive. It's a little ways away, but it's not super duper super far away. Why don't we go grab that now, because it might actually give us one of the cool steel recipes. So I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, I came back before we go out there because I got to thinking, well, hell, let's make the rebar gun and take it with us so we can test it out. So let's do that before we actually take off. So it looks like I'm going to need some screws for that. Didn't I have screws in my inventory? I probably did, and I probably either used them or put them somewhere. Here's some screws. So let's grab that. And we're going to make ourselves a rebar gun. Okay, got a rebar gun. Now we need to make the rebar ammunition. Do we get... I guess it's just one per. So yeah, let's make... I don't know, let's make, say, 50. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's put the rebar gun in our pocket. Nope, wrong thing. Very cool. Okay, let's load it up. Awesome. Okay, so now let's shoot rebar. This is awesome. Okay, so we're going to take this out and we're going to test it on our journey. And also, before we leave again, let me get one of those, what was the other stuff? Yeah, let's get these going. Pocket dimensions are nice. Tool belt is nice. I mean, they're both nice. We're going to do both of them, but let's do this one first. So we already have the alien giblets. We need a bunch of copper wire. So I'm going to have to drop some things off, actually. So let me do that first. Okay, let's get this one going here. And then when we get back, we can do the other one. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's take off and go get that hard drive. Except for I should probably actually bring the black powder with me if we want it to actually work, right? There's a concept. Okay, we just need 10. Oh shit! Those guys, like, didn't make any noise. This is a one-shot deal, and then it's got to be reloaded. I saw you, you little bastard. Alright, where'd you go? He's right over there. That didn't kill you? That was point-blank range, man. There we go. Eat a rebar, sucker. Okay, so we are here. We don't need this anymore, so let's pick it up and get our thing here. Yeah, if this could give us one of the better steel recipes, that'd be fantastic. Good timing. Okay, we can't do anything with the other ones yet because we need 4 encased industrial beams. But we got this one done, so we'll take it back, research it, and see what kind of good stuff it's going to give us. See you guys back at the base. Okay, inflated pocket dimension is finished. That gave us some more inventory slots. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pop in this hard drive. And in 10 minutes, we will see what alternate recipe it gives us. Okay, while that's going on, we need to start thinking about steel, because that's really starting to hold us up. Actually, you know what? Before we start thinking about steel, let's buy some more stuff from the Awesome Shop. I'm going to grab all 42 of our coupons here. And let's take a look and see what we want to get next. So, for architecture, I'm interested in road berries and roofs. Maybe ladders. I don't think we'll use industrial walkways because we already have these. For walls, I want conveyor walls. I don't know that we really need door walls because we have the gates and those kind of function as the door walls. Tilted walls would be nice. Let's get these for sure. So add those to the cart. Okay, we'll come back here. Attachments. We have everything. We've already bought everything in there. Foundations. This would give us some extra cool foundation shapes, but let's come back to that. We're going to want signs, and they're relatively cheap, so let's add those to the cart. We're going to want lights and light control panel. We'll grab that stuff. Fix-it specials. Nah, we don't need any of that stuff. Asphalt. Yeah, let's get the asphalt for making roads. I think I might hold off on the patterns for now. And we already have parachute. Let's get the fix-it coffee cup because, you know, fix-it coffee cup, right? We can make this other stuff. Okay, so where does that leave us? That spends 20 coupons. All right, let's buy that. The other thing to keep in mind, too, if you didn't know this, is that the when we learn steel, it's going to open up more stuff for us in here. So this isn't everything that's here. Okay, let's get the ladder. There was a couple of times when I wished I would have had that. Let's get the roof and the road barrier. Metal pillar set. Nah, I'm not really interested in that at the moment. Stairs for... Yeah, let's get stairs. We might want those for something. Okay, back to walls. Tilted walls, ramp walls, inverted walls. Door... Yeah, we don't want the doors. Inverted ramp. Yeah, let's get these and these and these. That actually puts us over by 1 point. Okay. Let's take that back. Let's take those back off for a second. Except for put the stairs back in. Okay, so that's 12 points. We have 10 more points to spend. Okay, so we have the roof, and if we're going to use the roofs, we're probably going to want the ramp wall bundle. All right, so now what's that set us to? 16. All right, so we have 6 more points to spin. We're probably going to also want the inverted ramp. Okay, now we have 4 points. We have the stairs already in the cart, right? Yeah, we do. Here, let's just buy all this stuff right now. Okay, now we have 4 points left. Industrial railing, metal pillar set. We got attachments all done for now. Foundations. Inverted ramp pack. I I think I'm going to get this because there are a couple places I'd like to have some inverted ramps. Let me just make sure, though. Hazard box, medical box, fix-it specials. That's just bells and whistles. Oh, glass roof. Tar roof. Yeah, I'd like to get these, but we only have 4 points left. So we might have to wait until the next round of coupons to get that. Yeah, definitely want to get that, though. What was the thing we were looking at again? I think it was... Oh, it was the inverted foundations. So let's get that. And there we go. Okay, so on our next shopping trip... we will get the very first thing I want to get is the glass roof and probably even the tar roof too, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that takes care of all of our shopping. We got some cool new stuff. All right, now it's all about the steel, my friends. It's all about the steel. So the first thing I think we're gonna do is we're gonna have to run another line from the pure coal node. And in this, in tiers 3 and 4, which we're in now, we are going to be able to, after we get the steel going, research the Mark II miner, which I think will double our capacity. Excuse me. Goodness. I really need to probably build like a walkway or something around here. If we're going to do that, let's go to this toolbar here. And if we do stairs, okay. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, we're out of iron rods. For goodness sakes. All right, you know what? I'll do that later. Basically, I'm just going to build like a little stairwell thing over the top of this. We need to actually put this in here because we can't jump. There we go. Okay, so that coal, that pure coal node is right very close to here. Right over there, 117 some odd meters that way. It's right down there. Okay, so what we should be able to do... I don't know if an elevator can get all the way up here. But it could get most of the way up, and then we just can have an incline. And probably just run... yeah, we could probably just do another stacking conveyor along here, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and put up a equipment workshop. Oh, we're missing rods for that. Okay, I gotta go back and get rods. Okay, I need to stop and think about this for a second. We need to... The coal's going to come from there, but the iron, we have 2 additional iron nodes that we haven't even tapped into, pure ones at that. So I don't know, might make sense for us to put our steel production on the roof down on that side, which means I might route the coal differently. So I'm going to have to think about that. Looks like our next hard drive research is done. Let's go look and see what we got from that. And then I'm going to probably have to have a little bit of a thinking session here. All right, let's see what we got. Stitched iron plates, fused quick wire, or fused wire. I think this is probably the most valuable of the three, because this could actually greatly simplify our iron plate production. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to choose. I didn't really want any of those particular recipes, but that's the best of the three, I think. So, okay, anyway, let's go back to here. We might as well work on this. So we need some copper wire and some alien thingamadoodles. Okay, so that research has started. All right, let's go over here and just kind of do a little bit of a survey. So we have pretty much this whole floor space that we can turn into steel production. And both of our iron nodes are right down here, right next to each other too, so we could even potentially merge those together once we get to Mark III belts. So yeah, I think it makes more sense probably to set up our steel production line down on this end of the factory and start, you know, moving up to a second floor build for steel and whatever else. So I think that's going to be the plan. So what I'm going to need to do is figure out the best way to route the coal up here. It might actually be beneficial to route it, you know, put stacking conveyors. Well, I actually have some stacking conveyors down already, and just utilize this incoming line, and then maybe underneath on the ceiling route it over to here where it needs to be. So I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. And you know, this is kind of a good stopping point, I guess. This might be a little bit shorter episode than usual, but on the other hand, the last episode was a lot longer than usual, so it all evens out, right? I am still also planning on building a factory around the coal plant too. That's coming up. And yeah, so I think we'll wrap things up here. I'm going to have a long thinking session about how we're going to set up steel production, and then in the next episode we will get her done. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share out the video. What happens if you shoot him off with one of these? We missed him. He'd probably come over here and stomp my ass. Yeah, and that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.